morning, everybody. It is June 1st. We are headed to Michigan for a little getaway trip on the lake. I'm still going to be working from the Airbnb on Monday and Tuesday, but we are going to be there until Wednesday, and we are driving, so it's a long drive. We live in the Midwest, but it's still, you know, a long drive to Upper Michigan. We're getting prepared to drive probably the longest that we've ever individually driven on our own. It's gonna be hard, but I'm excited. I think it'll be better than I'm hoping it'll be better than I think it's gonna go. We're about to stop and get gas before we leave. We might have to stop a few times and get it, and fill up our water bottles, get some coffee. I have an Alani. This is the pink slush flavor. I don't know if I mentioned in my last vlog, but I'm really enjoying this flavor recently. We're also gonna get a coffee because I need all the energy I can get. I'm gonna try to drive as much as I can because I get car sick, so driving is like, I don't know, the best for me because I won't get car sick if I'm the one driving. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna be doing is just driving today, and then we should get there probably around dinner time. I might update you along the way on the drive, but it's gonna be a long one. We've been driving for about an hour and a half, but it has been a little bit longer than that because we've made a few stops. We're still not in the state of Michigan yet, but we're almost there, so we've got even longer to go, so that's exciting. Staying strong. I will update you guys once there's more to talk about. We actually just got McDonald's. Well, he did. I can't eat McDonald's. It is now late. I think it's almost 11 p.m. I'm sitting here reading Queen of Shadows. I don't know when the last time I updated you guys about my Throne of Glass reading was, but I think the last time I talked to you, I was reading Assassin's Blade, I think. Since then, I have finished Heir of Fire and obviously Assassin's Blade. I'm now reading Queen of Shadows. I'm about almost a quarter of the way through it. I'm really enjoying it so far. I have a feeling this one's probably gonna be my favorite in the series, which I think it is for a lot of people. But today we didn't really do much. We got in around like 6:30, 7-ish. It took longer than expected because we made some more stops to like get gas and food, and just didn't want to like drive for too long and get really tired out and everything like that. And once we got here, I changed and like made myself look presentable, and then we went down to the beach to kind of just see the water, and it was so pretty. And then we went to the store to get bug spray because there are hella bugs right now and they really like us. So we did some bug spray, which we'll definitely be using tomorrow. And then we also went to the grocery store to get food because I think I've mentioned this before, but I am gluten-free, and so a lot of the food around here I can't eat, like restaurants and stuff. I can't eat at them because of cross-contamination and things like that. And I don't know, even if it says it's gluten-free, and I don't even know if I need to be careful about cross-contamination, sometimes it will just like really upset my stomach anyway, and I don't really want to deal with that. So I always just go for the grocery store gluten-free section. And then we came back and made some grilled cheese sandwiches and watched Sex and the City, and I took a quick shower. That was our night. It was really chill. I wish we could have done more today, but the journey took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Tomorrow we're planning to go to see Sleeping Bear Dunes, I think that's what it's called, in northern Michigan. I'm looking forward to it, but it is kind of another long drive. It's like an hour and a half from where we're staying, so that's kind of making me nervous. But I don't know, I'll keep you guys updated on what we end up doing, but I think that's the plan. Other than that, we don't really have any specific plans in mind. I'm thinking of just like, if we do end up going, I want to stop along the way in some places like Traverse City, Glen Arbor, things like that, and just see like the local things that are popular like on TikTok and that I hear about. I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun. But for now, it's time for bed. 6:52 in the morning and we have a busy day today. The plan is to walk. We're gonna go on like a walk this morning and just get some steps in. And then after that, the plan is to go to Sleeping Bear Dune. I think that's what it's called. It's like a national park and it's like this big sand dune. It's a little ways away from where we're staying, so we're gonna have to drive to get there. I'm excited because I've heard that that area around it is like really nice and that there's a lot of really cool places to shop and get coffee and just walk around, so I'm looking forward to that. It was raining this morning, but now I think it's gonna be like, you know, partly cloudy and sunny for the rest of the day, so I think the weather will be nice. I'm hoping that it doesn't rain again, but I don't see anything on the forecast for that. One thing we noticed yesterday is that there's a lot of bugs. It's definitely bug season here, so we got some bug spray and I'm gonna lather that on myself before we go out. But I just tried to make coffee with the coffee machine and honestly it just didn't taste that good, and I think it's just because I don't know what any of the like Nespresso pods, this is like one of the original Nespressos, I don't know what the Nespresso pod flavors are, so when I tried one I really didn't know what I was supposed to, or what flavor I was getting. I don't have any syrup or sweetener or anything, so it was a little bitter. So I think I might on our walk try and get a coffee somewhere, and then sometime today I might try and like see about getting a syrup. That's the plan for the morning. I'm wearing my Bored to Read Forced to Work shirt, but I'm gonna change for our walk. I might wear like my Lululemon skirt that I have and then like a tank top or something. I don't know, we'll see where the morning takes us. And then we get back, I think we're probably gonna make eggs and we have bananas to eat. This is the outfit. It's a little chilly outside, that's why I'm wearing this. And then my skirt from Lululemon, my Hoka's. This is from Aritzia. And then I'm wearing a little headband to keep my hair out of my face. And bug spray is from the brand Off, if you were wondering. Hi guys, it is now almost 10 o'clock. It's like 9:30 and we are getting ready to leave to go to Sleeping Bear Dune, and it's probably going to take an hour and a half to drive there, so we are about to leave. I will show you what I'm wearing. Okay, so I'm wearing my Torture Poets Department hat, this oversized Jeep shirt from Abercrombie, and then these biker shorts which are also from Abercrombie, and then my Hoka's are the Gaviota 5s in this blue color, and then my socks are just Nike, and this is the fit for the day. I think I'm gonna bring my Polaroid camera and try and get some good pictures while we're there, but I will also vlog when I can. We just found out that we have been hiking for like over half an hour and we are only about a third of the way over the dunes, so I think we're gonna turn around because I cut my foot on something. We made it back to the car. We literally were walking for probably over 30 minutes and we only made it about a third of the way. We weren't wearing shoes because it's sand and obviously don't want to get sand all over our shoes, but we were unaware that there's some sticks and shells in the sand, and so I kind of cut my foot a little bit on the way up and it was really uncomfortable. I'm just realizing you might have not been able to hear me that entire time because the air was on, but hopefully it's okay. It was a nice view, the one that we saw. Like, we could still see the lake, we could still see the little curve of the land. So overall, it was fun, I guess. We were gonna do the scenic drive, but that was closed. Every time we would go up and like reach the summit of the little hill, we're like, this is it. This is the top. We're gonna see the view. It's gonna be beautiful. And it was, every time we got to the top, it was like another climb. I just don't think we're built for this kind of lifestyle. But maybe if we had the right shoes and we were like serious about it, we could have done it. But I mean, at least it wasn't too hot. Like, it was 70 degrees out. I mean, the sand wasn't too hot. Definitely could have been worse. This is not the first dune that I've ever hiked. When I was in high school, I went to France, and there's a dune in the south of France near Bordeaux, and it's called Dune de Pilat. And I think that's how you say it. I actually could be pronouncing that completely wrong. But that is the tallest sand dune in Europe. So I hiked up that to the top. Don't know how I did it, but I was 15, so different version of myself. At least we got a good parking spot, like right in front of the first hill. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought once we got up here, we were done. We were done. And boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. It was like, after this is nothing. This is basically, if you went from here to the top, you still went nowhere, pretty much. It's actually crazy. I wish somebody would have told me. Morning, everybody. It is now Monday. We woke up, got ready. I still need to put lip gloss on. Today I have to work. I didn't take today or tomorrow off for PTO because I just didn't want to use PTO hours when I could be working. So I'm going to go to a cafe here and work. Then the second half of the day, I've made my schedule flexible so that if we did want to go do anything, it would be okay to do that. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. Nothing crazy, but I'm gonna show you what we get up to today after I'm done working. Hi everyone. I have like vlogged pretty much nothing today besides that clip I took this morning. But we went to a cafe and I basically worked for a while, had a really long meeting. And then after that, we walked around the shops. I got this sweatshirt that I'm currently wearing, which says Charlevoix. And I got it in this color because it's kind of giving OSU colors, which is my alma mater. Everyone here is a big Michigan fan, which obviously I'm not. Staying true to my Buckeye colors. Okay, so we're in Charlevoix, and we are now going to drive to Mackinac Island to spend a couple hours there this evening. I was planning on going tomorrow, but I just don't think there's going to be enough time to do everything that we want to do. So that being said, we're kind of rushing a little bit today. But it's 3 p.m. It's going to take about an hour and 15 minutes to get there. So we are going to first grab a coffee because, listen, the girls with tummy issues get it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, we're gonna grab a coffee and then we are going to keep going up to Mackinac City, and then we're gonna take the ferry, or probably around like 5:30 to Mackinac Island, and then we're gonna rent bikes. And there's this one specific place that I want to go, and it's in the little like park thing that they have. I say little, it's actually probably a ginormous park, but it's like this lookout thing where there's this big cool rock that's like in a circle. I'll show you guys when we get there. That's what our plans are. That's what we're doing. There's no cars on Mackinac Island, so that's why we were gonna have to rent some bikes. We are currently getting absolutely devoured by mosquitoes. They are everywhere, but the view is pretty good. So can't complain too much. It is now nighttime. And what time is it?
11:50.
It's almost midnight. My skin is so red. I think tomorrow we are probably going to be really bit up because when we went to Mackinac Island today, we were biking around and there were just swarms of bugs coming at us, and I don't know what they were. I don't know if they were mayflies, if they were mosquitoes, if they were gnats, I don't know. They were everywhere though, and they would not leave us alone, and it was almost like everywhere we went they would follow us or they'd be like flying in our face, and it was miserable. And it was just sad because like the island is so beautiful and I was really, having a good time enjoying the view, and then the bugs just were like kind of ruining it because if the bugs weren't there, like I honestly think it would have been a 10 out of 10 experience on the island. I mean, it was still fun, don't get me wrong, but like I just feel like now all that I'm gonna remember about it or think about it is about the bugs. I am pretty sure we are gonna be pretty bit up tomorrow and have a lot of mosquito bites or whatever, but we'll have to see how it goes. We did spray some bug spray this morning way before we even went. I'm hoping that bug spray came through even though it was like 2 hours old. I don't have a lot of hope. I think we're gonna be bit up really bad. I have another day of working tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna work from the Airbnb, and then maybe later in the day after I'm done with my meetings, I might go to a little cafe and relax and chill and work in peace. It's been a long day, but it was fun. Like, I'm glad that we went. It was really pretty. There were a lot of cool views. We got a lot of good pictures, and it was just a good experience, like a good memory overall, even though the bugs kind of tainted it. I'm not really sure what we're gonna get up to tomorrow besides that bookstore, but I will update you guys at that point. I am going to wind down with a little bit of Queen of Shadows tonight. I'm on page 210, and I've been listening to the audiobook and reading it at the same time because I feel like that is helping me like remember what's going on. Good morning, everybody. It is now Tuesday. We are on our last day here in Charlevoix. I am about to go out and get a coffee because I haven't had one today and I'm kind of going a little bit crazy, but I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. So I am wearing this big oversized sweatshirt from Abercrombie, and underneath it I have on this like onesie, I don't even know what to call it, but bodysuit type thing from, actually I think I got this from Target. I think it might be from the Colsey brand, which is, Colsey brand is like my favorite brand from Target. And then I have on these like really cute purple socks that I got yesterday, and they have little strawberries on them, little flowers. And then I just have on some Adidas shoes. We're literally going to go get a coffee right now because I am going a little bit crazy. I've been working this morning. I'm going to continue working when I get back, and then later today we are going to head to a bookstore in a nearby town called Petoskey. We will take you guys with us when we can and see what we get up to, but I don't think today is going to be super exciting. We're really just going to be cleaning up the Airbnb and getting ready to leave tomorrow and packing and all of that. I want to wear it everywhere because I just love this album so much. I'm still listening to it. It's been over a month and I'm still obsessed with it and listen to it every day. has been an extremely long day. We left around 5 o'clock to come down more south in Michigan to the west, I guess southwest side of Michigan, and we booked a hotel for the night to stay at so that we could explore around here. And the reason I wanted to come down here is, number one, because we are constantly, looking at places to see what else is out there if we ever wanted to move, but also because Emily Henry's beach read is based off of these towns like in Michigan. So North Bear Shores, I think is what it's called, and it's based off of these areas that we are gonna see today, or not today, tomorrow. So anyway, we booked a hotel and we got there, and it was like a hotel, but it was also like had motel sections that was like connected outside. So that made me a little iffy because like I'm not familiar with the area and it was a little weird, but I was like, okay. And so we go in there and there's literally bugs in the room, like moths and bugs. And we walk in there and I'm immediately like, no, can't do it. Cannot do it. So we went back, asked for a refund, and then we had to find a new hotel. We found that one that was like double the price, but honestly, for the feeling of like safety and comfort and just like, I don't know, enjoyment, I don't know, just having a good night's sleep, it's worth it to me. So we found one in Holland area in Michigan, so we're gonna explore a little bit tomorrow before we end up driving back home, which is gonna be a very long drive. But yeah, a little bit of a rough night. We're in our hotel room now, just took a shower. It's past midnight, so it's definitely time to go to bed. I'm gonna read some more of Queen of Shadows before I go to bed, and then we will update you tomorrow. It was a lot to deal with today. We're tired, we're exhausted. We officially made it to Saugatuck. I think it's Saugatuck, I don't know. We are now going to a little place called the Book Nook, and we're in the downtown area, and it is so cute. Let me show you. The cutest little like shops. I'm obsessed. This is the cutest little small town in the entire world. We ended up getting back last night around 5:36 p.m. back home. It was a very long couple of days. The driving was kind of terrible, honestly. I was getting exhausted and we kept having to switch back and forth between drivers. If you see any like air coming, it's my humidifier right next to me. Anyway, we kept having to switch on and off drivers because we were both getting really tired, but we did make it back last night and we kind of just rested. I actually shockingly unpacked everything last night from my suitcase. The only thing that I have to do now is put laundry away because I basically washed everything in my suitcase, even if I didn't wear it because of the whole bug situation that we were facing while we were in Michigan. It was pretty bad. I just opened the blinds a little bit so maybe you can see me a little bit better. Anyways, today I have just been working. I didn't take today off, which I probably should have, but I'm exhausted. I have no energy. But I did just want to kind of end off the vlog and let you know that we made it back okay. Our time in Saugatuck was so nice. I ended up getting this sweatshirt that I'm obsessed with, even though I already got pizza sauce on it. So that's just the perfect end to our trip. I tried to get as many clips as I could in Saugatuck, but we weren't really there for that long. I think we were probably there for like an hour and a half. But we walked around downtown and it was just super nice and so cute. It was like the cutest little small town. And just knowing that Beach Read by Emily Henry is like sort of based off of that was like just the cherry on top and made it such a special place. And also we went into a little bookstore there called the Book Nook, and she had Emily Henry books, and I was taking a picture of them like on the shelf because obviously love Emily Henry. She's like one of my favorite authors. And she was like, oh, did you know that Emily Henry's actually from around here or whatever? And I was like, had no idea that she was actually from there. I just thought that that's what the books were based off of. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the book lady there said. And I was like, that's so cool. It makes sense if she's basing her books off of, you know, that area, if she would be from there. But anyways, it was so cute. The lady at the bookstore was the sweetest woman in the entire world. Was giving me recommendations, just the most like small town bookstore owner vibes that you could ever imagine. So it was truly a dream come true. But yeah, the rest of the drive was just kind of miserable, so I didn't film anything. But I did kind of want to end off the vlog here, say goodbye, let you guys know that this is the end. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this vlog. I will be back soon with actual more like book content, and I really hope you guys liked this vlog. If you did like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more book content and vlogs and things like that. That's gonna be it for me. So I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video.